Beşi side, and this is what it comes down to. Excellent flash to second mid, but it doesn't. Big fake play that if if CLG Red had watched their previous games, that was the set play that worked really well for them in their previous matchups, and they went and worked off the back of it towards A. This Diane on the retake with Cap still have plenty of potential with the drive.
Besitas, they're like phantoms. They've disappeared. Finally, Dai gets one. She taps the bomb. Krasty's not peeking it. She swings wide, and Krasty here to go through. Flash lined up. It's good, and she'll get them both. The Mach 10 roaring to life. And that's this A bomb site cracked wide open. Just Emmy here. She's tried to sneak by into the apartments. Now she's behind enemy lines, and this could actually be huge.
The bomb carrier did get past, didn't check in the right direction here to get those guns and armor away.
With 3 players grouped up here, yeah, but she just should be able to take this down, no problem. Goose Breeder. Oh, lots of nades raining down, and they've done damage, but they haven't done enough to get too much worry in the minds of Beşiktaş just yet, and they're continuing with this. They've got it down to a 2-on-2. They're making this expensive at the very least.
Can they recover the orb?
Actually, one thrown in from Beşiktaş to try and extinguish that Molotov. Zaz is very fast on that peak.
And Dai better be ready for what's coming their way. It's a flood of T players, and here they go. Already on the site, that's one. Dai goes down. Petra denies Emmy. It is swift, and it is...
Gives them a little bit more to work with in this next round. A loss bonus fully built up here for the CT side. So it's likely we see a partial investment around this rifle. We never really got to see all that much of on Mirage or Vertigo, but I feel like
it's a nice little play in, allowing Dai a little bit of room to work on Banana there. That was just off the back of Jen's position, but dismantled swiftly and quite handily by the... into it. Luckily enough, that nade did not find Zaz. She still stands okay. The second, oh my word, Zaz. I'm pretty sure Goose Breeder's going to need some help here. Yes, Juliana may be a bit of a ruse, and she's one out as well, which is the scarier factor. Emmy just gets overdone, but it's going to be Goose Breeder with it all to do. Dai spots one in pit, but she knows the players coming towards B. Goose Breeder, what can you do in this one? You've got so many players coming your way. They've taken over the site. The bomb's going to be planted. She tries to go through the spray, through the window, and Dai going down means this round looks all but over with Kath falling. Goose Breeder tries to make a dash for it, but Beşiktaş bringing out their A game here.
And now 6-0 up, and the terrifying thing is Giuliano still exists.
She waits, and the lineup is perfection. Good work.
So late in the round, and you just play the delay game, because eventually she has to go through this smoke. And Jennifer, this is where she has to come into her own, but instead they're all getting cut down.
Late, just kind of always playing contact on it. Means they have so much left in the tank. Zaz going to find Emmy. Misa towards Dai, and it's down to Kath in the 1v4. Not unwinnable, but the time ticking, outnumbered, outgunned. She puts up a damn good head. And again, it's Jennifer back to the wall sort of gaming. Good for 1-2, no third to be found. But this is finally a chance maybe for CLG.
Starts to eliminate some of these players, and they will. The Molotov burning out Giuliano. Now Petra last alive out in the open. Dai will mid-play. Kath will find Zaz from beyond the grave. Already players pushing up through short. Emmy's got to deliver. She'll get shut down, but Dai.
Now it's time to go. They've got to be able to trade effectively into this one. Try and set each other up. That's Krasty finding Jen. And now the follow-up is just out of Goose Breeder. She's good for one. The second evades her. Double stack towards Boiler. Could be undone here. Dai's keeping it safe for now. Here comes that first peek. Nice angle for Dai. No follow-up. No trade back in. Orb now being picked up by Giuliano. Picking that one up. Goes back in on it. Doesn't get it either. Dai still stands. Still holds the line. 45 seconds. Is there going to be another peek? No. She's going to fall away and find a new angle. Nice idea, smart idea. Leaving these two, though, in a bit of a predicament. They have to find the right way to play. And oh my God, Emmy. They're all next to her. They're all in that smoke.
Yeah, she doesn't know it, but she's rubbing shoulders with the enemy. Auto shotgun up close, and this is the perfect range. More players coming through, and as she swaps out to the AK, she'll fall. But it's Kath, the unknown quantity, the X Factor, rearing her head from short. And now Misa finds herself alone. Her teammates' bodies heaped around her in the bomb site. 1v4, and Dai shutting her down. CLG Red
towards Banana to start off with. More than we've seen before. Jennifer trying to stay out there. Good damage with the utility. Kath, though, gets outdone. Maybe getting a little bit too greedy towards those apartments. Gets punished.
Side, and now being 4-on-5, they are actually going to keep hunting for it. Oh, Dai misses that shot. We'll go back for it. Now decides to get out of mid. Emmy getting caught up in the apartments. Dai might get followed up onto here. No, she will shut down Giuliano, but Petra immediately able to get that trade. See players from A having to just save, or the players from B. There's no real clue as to where the T's are going until they've got there, right? You have no way of getting that information if you're CLG, because they're not really looking towards Banana. Uh-oh.
Wait.
They've gone running by her. Die! She could do a hell of a lot right now, but it's actually Jennifer stealing the show. Get away from B. Because that
a little set piece to kind of let them play up towards middle. 4 players here, though, for the CT side. Emmy tucked in towards the side. Calf gonna make their approach a little bit trickier with that smoke. That's not good, though. Emmy goes down. Calf stands and delivers. Good work
from the T side. Emmy's rushing straight down mid. She's got the team with her. Dai opens up. This is the confidence we were missing out on. And they're using Dai like a scalpel with surgical precision. She is picking this and take this peek. And she'll go running through this smoke. Surely they don't expect this. And that's the bomb dropped out in the open. It can be retrieved, and it should look to go down for 15 seconds.
Oh,
Giuliano pushing through T-spawn. Missed shot from Dai, and it's all falling apart. Jennifer's gone.
3 maps. I'm hoping it goes all the way. Goosebride is going for a walkabout here. That Molotov just being instantly extinguished. And Petra's Deagle finding Dai.
Yeah, I mean, that is just horrific. But it is at least equalized back into a 4-on-4, and that's courtesy of Goosebride. Emmy's trying to lock down mid, swinging a little wide to try and catch Petra, and that allows the trade from Krasi. Misa knows she's got both players trapped here, and she's able to delete both of them.
Kath knew there was a time limit on that, and she lost out, and we have one more half to be played. Besiktas with 11 rounds looming over CLG Red's 4, and this is an aggressive start.
Yes, straight down mid. They're taking these gunfights, and maybe they'll come to regret that. Actually losing Petra early. Giuliano's in danger of getting caught out over at top Banana, but a couple of nice shots might get her out of danger. Only one, Emmy, getting that trade, and on the back of it, B is now open for business.
Smoke going up, cross coming in, bomb should be going down. Zaz, Misa, all heading over that way. Still time to be had here. Still danger to be seen. Kit as well on one of the players. This could still be game on here. Kath holding back by Emo. Flash goes in, and it's a play off the back of it. Gonna be good for a 2-for-1 trade out, leaving just one player standing. This looks like the building blocks for recovery for CLG Red, and there it is. First step in the right direction. Giuliano already started to head over towards A. Goosebride is selling a bit of a fake here. Does just leap into the loving arms of the player towards Apps. Bomb is yet to be collected, and Kath will be gifted that job. It looks like they're kind of losing out a little bit of that momentum here. I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, no, this is really starting to look like one of these anti-eco rounds where you start to doubt yourself, you start to get in your own head a bit. They slowed down at first just to make sure that no one was pushing, no one was going to catch them out of position. But then upon losing Goosebride, you saw those moments of hesitation. And now they're going to try and hit A. Once again, 3 players here, lying in wait. Dai up through short, leading the charge. Footsteps will be heard. Flash into the bomb site. She finds one. Down in the pit, Krasi falls. Petra.
Oh, Petra, not again.
Yeah, we remember this Deeg. We remember the Deeg inside of the A bomb site. She will hold off for the time being. Wait for these rotations from the rest of her team.
After plant position will be Kath on site, Dai towards pit. Up on the bike, has a look over, gonna be watching quad. Still danger aplenty. It's all on Dai now. Here comes the retake, here comes the pressure. Up towards Graveyard they go, and Dai has to pick her poison here. Giuliano just looming above. What a shot! But the smoke on the plant. She's not on it yet. Petra is toying with Diane. And now the defuse surely gonna be coming in. Oh! Red just running and gunning. Pistols on the other side. Krasi still doing some real damage. Again, I'd say this Beşi is still such an unknown quantity and just a real danger on any round. You've seen her really delivering. They've kind of put her up on armor as well. They believed in her there, gone for the investment on that. Emmy taking the fight towards Banana gives success and will alleviate that additional rotate that Misa was considering going to. They do only have P250s, so they do need to be careful not to be found one by one. That ain't great from Goosebride to be able to be isolated.
Waiting back on Banana, the Mac 10 at Banana. Definitely not ideal, but Jennifer is just going to alleviate all that pressure immediately. They try and contest it initially, but with that much utility raining in, it might not matter though. The gap in the smoke gives up a
punch. And Zaz actually moving up our position a little bit here, moving a little bit forward towards quad, maybe going to try and play into it. Good flash. Petra, it's time to deliver, and she does. Dai goes down, and Petra under pressure, going to have to fall back from this. That was from apartments, but she's read it well, and the pinch comes in, but they can't catch Petra on the run.
Yeah, she's just darting around, dodging the bullets. Finally, Petra gets deleted, but Zaz and Krasi, they emerge. And you deal with one. Close this out.
Nice flash.
Flash will go in. It does blind everyone, but no kills to follow up. They do manage to actually deal with Misa. Oh, and Giuliano. Uh-oh, the B bomb site's gone. Jennifer through the smoke, gonna get another. And B now overrun by CLG. Petra and Krasi, what's going on? Jennifer, there's a smoke there.
We're
She's
in those
doing more
glasses, Jen.
damage.
Someone needs to check those glasses right about now. She can see things we can't. I'm kidding. But the retake going to be considered. And now the bounce from the mollies here have been real rough. They've been going some curious places. Jen moved away from the old new box, and Goose Breeder kind of lingering around Banana. Might just take a swing on this with that P250. Why not? And there it is. What a round from CLG Red to pull it back.
Stretch, but yeah, if we can see her have her resurgence as well, start to move up the board and get into a sort of position alongside Cat and Guy, that might be great. And Guy in this round going to pad those stats out even further with 2 kills over in mid.
Yeah, I did lose out on Emmy, which, again, you want to keep as many of the guns in the game as you can. Nice little try from Besiktas. I like those kind of quirkier plays. Try and pull off something a little bit naughty with it. Just, you know, try and get a gun away, try and make it costly, try and find a way in. And now they don't check on top of the box all that quickly, but they adjust well enough. The spray is not good enough to beat Giuliano. Let's see if she can take this even further. P250 looks damn deadly in her hands. Pulling back on the deeper angle, finally gets outdone, but the damage has been done here. Zaz, what does she have? Is that just... It's just a P250. I was hoping maybe a Deagle or something. This becomes very tough, but these are very costly rounds. These are not clean, considering the situation they had, the utility of the guns. Zaz suddenly kind of possesses a little bit of a threat.
They're not messing around. This is now anyone's game, but Misa...
Nice flashes.
She's wanted it to be a Besiktas game, set up by Crazy. High angle, so yeah, I wonder. I think Kath was pretty aware there was a player boosted there. Still, Petra able to win that fight. One by one, CLG Red, their numbers are dwindling. Once again, it's going to have to be a massive individual effort from these 3 remaining players. And Die, she has not been short of magic moments here in Valencia. Creeping round through long now. Zaz pouncing from down within the pit. Petra spotted out in the open, but Die can't find it. And Besiktas, they're on to a 13th.
Coming in. Petra's going to actually move up on that, kind of play that no man's land. I like this. It's brave. It's a bit bold. Flashed up, falling away. Does get away with her life. No, being chased down by Emmy. Leaps on the corner. This is a wrap towards B. Look at the 2 players over here. Giuliano and Misa over the back of the site, though. Quick play from Zaz. Pegging it right down towards Banana. She's on a bit of a tear. She's running as fast as she can. Both these players playing by the box will be forced out by the molly. Good damage on the way out. Misa burns alive. The T-side hold numbers, but Zaz is the knife in the back, looking like she wants to be the assassin of all the hopes and dreams of CLG Red. Down to a 2v2 now, and it's game back on. Goose Breeder putting it all in the hands of Kath.
And now the rest of the team just having to sit back. It's Kath who's been so good in these clutches, peeking wide, but Zaz delivers in. I mean, you imagine if you're Goose Breeder there, you're going to be feeling pretty down after that round. You know, the camera even briefly cut back to the CLG Red squad, and you could see how disheartened everybody looked. This round here, they've gone for the investment. They're not looking to play for overtime. They still have a bit of money on Jennifer and Kath. This one solitary AK really does have to step. Actually, the rotation from Giuliano not only gets all the information, but she's completely blindsided CLG. They've taken so long to hit the bomb site that she's just been allowed to come into the back line and tear them apart. 20 seconds, and Kath, she tried to dart down towards Banana. Now just 15 seconds left. She's got to commit to A if she wants to go for this. She's still creeping forward. She still looks interested, but surely there's absolutely no way. And indeed,
the charge here. Giuliano up for the fight. They all line up, and Giuliano almost takes them down. Right into the molly she goes, but extinguished for a second. She's in danger. Got to move back from this, but while this happens, Zaz is already down middle. This looks like it might be over. We might know our winner unless Jennifer and Emmy can somehow combine into something incredible, and Jen is not done.
Emote. You're likely going to have to try and play this like a bait and switch. Maybe you swing a player wide, and there's Jennifer going down. Now, Emmy, will they expect her to be sat here? She emerges, but she gets dropped. And that's CLG dropping this round. But she does, they pick up the win, 16-9. They take the title here, and they will be going on to Rotterdam as well. What a performance from them. A spectacle throughout. Lauren, I'm lost for words.
I feel exactly the same way, and I couldn't think of a